Welcome to a special bonus series by the Ed Answer Key. In this series, you're about to step into an extraordinary conversation with 5 lifelong friends who first met in kindergarten over 65 years ago. These friends came together in the heart of a tight-knit Indianapolis community and went on to achieve greatness through the strength of their families, their school, and each other. This journey is rich with the wisdom that only decades of friendship can bring, along with stories that will make you laugh, reflect, and maybe even shed a tear. So get comfortable as we explore a unique legacy of resilience, community, and the pursuit of excellence. Over the years, how did your friendships develop?
We always did things together, visit our family. Emma had relatives in Chicago. We would go visit. Jeannie did too.
Oh, we did a lot of traveling
We
together.
traveled together a lot. So our friendship just developed as we got older.
And there were small time we just had things in our lives that
Life.
went on. It never broke that friendship, and we just came right back together in our older age. And it's just been awesome. I tell everybody all the time, our friendship is very unique.
And Tony and I at Purdue University, even though we went on with our lives, we still stayed connected.
And another thing, it was family. Emma's brothers and sisters were like my family. Janice and Tony Scobie and Jeannie. It was a family environment, not just with us, but our siblings,
That
our
is correct.
parents. So that was another connection, too, that has kept us together.
That's different from the children today. As I think about it, we all from homes with both parents.
That is correct.
And that makes a big difference.
It
that
really
children
does.
today do not have that guidance.
And that male presence made a difference. Because they didn't have to say much. They just look at you. And you knew.
All my mama had to say is, "I'm gonna tell your daddy." And,
And mine, too.
Right.
All right. Everybody take a moment describing like how their family was connected to Indianapolis.
My mother died when I was 4. And so when my mother passed away, we had to come live with my father's parents. And so that's how I came to the east side and ended up at School 26 at kindergarten.
Well, my parents were from Kentucky, Hopkinsville and Madisonville, but all of my life I lived here. You
Okay.
know, I think all over the city, Carrollton, 17th Street, Columbia. I've been here all my life.
Right,
But my
right.
parents were from Kentucky.
Okay.
and my mother was born here, but my father was born in Pulaski, Tennessee, and moved here in his teenage years with his mother and brothers and sisters.
Okay.
Yeah.
My father, he was born in Greenville, Mississippi, and my mother in Alabama, Phoenix, Alabama. They both met here, though. Yeah.
Well, my parents, my father was born in a little place called Guthrie, Kentucky. And my mom was born in Springfield, Tennessee. And it's just across the border, across the street. And they met and got married. And I moved up north to Indianapolis. I have actually 3 older brothers, and I was the first child to be born here in Indianapolis.
And I think that it's unique that, like Emma, she has how many brothers?
I had 5 brothers, and it was 3 girls in my family. Sandra had 5 sisters
And
and
three.
3 brothers. Jeannie had 3 sisters and 5 brothers. So we all had 8. And 3 and 5 in each family.
Right.
That's something we connect with.
Y'all better play that number 358.
Don't test me.
We were so close that when we were young in high school, back in that day, drive-ins were big time. So on the weekends, my father had a turquoise blue station wagon, and I was the only one. We call it the Blue Goose. I was the first driver, the only driver, and so I would pick them up. We had a ball. We'd gather in that station wagon, and we would go to the drive-in, and then I would drop them off at home. Sandra was the closest to my home. So being the last person, when I got home, it was my job to say, hey, Sandra, I'm home. If I didn't call her, she knew something was wrong. We've always been so tight. Yes. It's amazing.
Thanks so much for joining us for this episode of the Ed Answer Key. Your support means the world to us. Be sure to stay in the loop about upcoming topics by downloading our free podcast companion at www.edanswerkey.com. So until next time, class dismissed.